13 years after director James Cameron's original blockbuster Avatar, it's worth the long voyage back to Pandora just for the alien space whales. The first of 4 planned sequels to the 2009 sci-fi epic, Avatar, The Way of Water out of 4. Rated PG-13. In theaters Friday, bests the original film in almost every way. It's a gorgeous and stunning thing to look at. With awesome sights of underwater fauna, and the new movie is an emotionally charged outing that again dips into themes of colonization while adding environmental issues and relatable family drama. Way of Water doesn't have the most complex plot ever, however, and not everything goes swimmingly, though most viewers probably won't care when they're watching big blue characters ride nifty creatures while swooping and diving in thrilling fashion. Sorry, parents, your youngsters might now be asking for a space whale for Christmas. Do moviegoers still care about Avatar? James Cameron is about to find out. Cameron's latest effort is set more than a decade after former Marine Jake Sully played via motion capture by Sam Worthington. His Na'vi love Neytiri, Zoe Saldana, and their indigenous clan drove the humans off the lush moon of Pandora. In the ensuing years, Jake and Neytiri had 3 children, including warrior in training sons Needium, Jamie Flatters, and Loke. Britton Dalton, and young daughter Tuck, Trinity Jo Lee Bliss, and adopted teen girl Kiri, Sigourney Weaver, with feral human kid Spider, Jack Champion, also a part of their pack. Their peaceful existence is disrupted by mankind once again when a much bigger force, led by General Francis Ardmore, a scenery-chomping Edie Falco, lands on Pandora looking to take it over as a replacement for the increasingly unlivable Earth. This time, the humans have also created their own 9-foot-tall cloned Na'vi soldiers, including one with the DNA and memories of original movie villain Miles Quaritch, Stephen Lang. Last seen taking 2 fatal arrows in the chest from Jake and Neytiri. Avatar 2, James Cameron talks big sequels. Leap of faith. Jake is number 1 on the bad guys' most wanted list, leading him and his loved ones to seek a new home and keep their clan safe. They ultimately find sanctuary with a village of Na'vi reef people, led by Tanawari, Cliff Curtis, and the pregnant Ronald, Kate Winslet. Though Quaritch's goon squad and a legion of human-piloted machinery, from high-tech shark subs to robotic crab suits, are in hot pursuit. Water is a huge theme this time around, inspiring some of the headier philosophical points. The way of water connects all things is a running mantra. The ocean is also where much of the coolest stuff happens. There are plenty of fights and flights of fantasy. But the most thrilling sequence in the film's hefty 3 hours and 12 minutes features troubled middle child Loke befriending an outcast Tulkun, a whale-like creature that can communicate with Na'vi in the most heartwarming way possible. Avatar, The Way of Water. Check out the breathtaking first teaser trailer for James Cameron's sequel. The second Avatar brings back most of the first film's main characters plus a swath of newcomers, yet it's the youngsters, especially Kiri and Loke, who really drive the sequel's strong coming-of-age story. They bring a sense of freshness when Way of Water leans familiar, running the original movie's plot points back, such as Quaritch 2.0 learning to jibe with Pandoran creatures a la Jake, or humans going to extreme lengths for a precious resource. Thankfully, this time it's not the awkwardly named Unobtainium. 10 movies you must see this holiday season, from Black Panther, Wakanda Forever to Avatar 2. It's best to not think too hard about certain things, for example, at least one Immaculate Conception, and just whether others, as in one long bit akin to an extremely cruel animal documentary. And while the visual effects are on the whole pretty fantastic, the film every so often resembles a video game or a theme park ride that seems sort of wonky compared to the more sumptuous parts. While Cameron is a master of franchise sequels, Way of Water doesn't measure up to his classics, Aliens and Terminator 2, Judgment Day. But thanks to new personalities and vivid wildlife, on the whole, this latest trip does prove, perhaps surprisingly to some after such a long period between movies, that there's still some gas in the Avatar tank after all. Review: Guillermo del Toro crafts a practically perfect Pinocchio revamp for Netflix.